Imagine 50,000 men, an elite force, armed with bronze and iron, marching into the endless horizon. In 524 BC, the Persian king Cambyses II sent this massive army into the Egyptian desert with a single goal: to destroy the Oracle of Siwa. They walked into the dunes and never walked out. No survivors, no messengers, just silence. For 2,500 years, historians have asked the same question: how does an entire army simply evaporate? Herodotus, the Greek historian, wrote that a great wind arose from the south, burying them alive while they were eating their midday meal. Today, we will unearth the truth. To understand the tragedy, we must understand the man who ordered it: Cambyses, son of Cyrus the Great. But unlike his father, Cambyses was often described as mad, paranoid, and ruthless. He had just conquered Egypt, but the priests of the Siwa oasis refused to legitimize his rule. They said he was not a divine king. Enraged, Cambyses made a fatal decision. He split his forces. He took the main army south to Ethiopia and sent 50,000 chosen soldiers west into the Great Sand Sea. Their mission was simple: burn the oracle to the ground and enslave the people. It was not a military strategy. It was pure vengeance. For 7 days, they marched across the scorching sands. They reached the oasis of Karga, the last stop of civilization before the deep unknown. They loaded their water skins, sharpened their swords, and turned their backs on the known world. That is where the nightmare began. Local legends speak of the Khamsin, a 50-day wind that strikes with the force of an angry god. In the middle of the open desert, with no mountains to protect them, the sky turned black at noon. Imagine the panic. The sand isn't just blowing, it is crushing. It fills lungs, eyes, mouths. Formations broke. Horses panicked. Within hours, 50,000 men were turned into statues, buried under pillars of sand that shift with the wind. The desert had swallowed them whole. For centuries, many tried to find them: treasure hunters, explorers, modern armies. All failed. The Sahara is vast, and it keeps its secrets well. Most historians began to believe the story of Herodotus was just a myth, invented to dramatize the fall of a mad king. But in 2009, 2 Italian archaeologists, the Castiglione brothers, made a shocking discovery. Far from the traditional route, near a natural rock shelter, they found something that shouldn't be there: bronze, weapons, and hundreds of human bones, bleached by the sun. They theorized that the army didn't just get lost. They were ambushed, not by humans, but by nature itself. The remains suggest the soldiers tried to take shelter under a rock formation when the storm hit, dying piled on top of each other. Despite the findings, the bulk of the 50,000 men remains missing, sleeping somewhere beneath the shifting dunes of Egypt. The Lost Army of Cambyses serves as a brutal reminder: no matter how powerful an empire, or how large an army, nature always wins. They marched into history, not as conquerors, but as ghosts.